Hi class, let's take a look at multiples. These are different than factors. Remember, factors have a limited amount of answers. Multiples will go on and on and on, and we'll see that. The formal definition for a multiple is a multiple results from multiplying a number by an integer. This is a new word for you, integer. And what it means is it includes positive whole numbers, negative whole numbers, and zero. So if we were to look at a number line that goes in both directions, on, and zero is here, to the right are all the positive integers, and they would go on and on. To the left of zero are all the negative integers, and they would go on and on. So that definition includes the word integer, and now you know what an integer is. So if I want to find multiples of 2, the multiples of 2 result from multiplying 1 times 2, which is 2, 2 times 2, which is 4, 3 times 2, 6, 4 times 2, 8, 5 times 2, 10, and 6 times 2, 12. This list would go on and on and on infinitely. So it's like skip counting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. If we want to compare that to a factor of 2, let's just take a look at what a factor of 2 looks like. Factors of 2, 1 times 2 is 2, and that's it. It has a limit, whereas multiples go on and on and on. Okay, multiples of 3 result from multiplying 1 times 3, which is 3, 2 times 3, which is 6, 3 times 3, which is 9, 4 times 3 is 12, 5 times 3 is 15, 6 times 3 is 18, and this list would continue on and on. Comparing multiples of 3 to factors of 3, we can see again that factors of 3 are limited, and the factors of 3 are 1 and 3. All right, we use this idea to come up with the least common multiple. So the abbreviation is LCM. You can find the least common multiple by making a list. So find the LCM of 4, 5, and 10 by making a list. Multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. I could go on and on, so I'll do dot, dot, dot to indicate that. Multiples of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and again, these would go on and on and on. And then multiples of 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and again, they go on and on and on. Well, what is the first multiple that you see that all three numbers have in common? I see 20. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 here. 5 times 4 is 20. And 20 here. 10 times 2 is 20. Now, if I were to extend this list, the next common multiple, it wouldn't be the least, but it would be in common. If I kept counting, I would come up to 40. I would come up to 40, and I would come up to 40. But that's not the least common. The first one you see is the least common. So the least common multiple of 4, 5, and 10 is 20. All right, how do we use this in real life? Let's look at a real world problem. Got to go to the next page. Okay, I'm going to stop here and we will take a look at real world problems in the next video. Come back to class with any questions you might have.